A third principle of visual imagery is spatial equivalence. Fink's third principle has to do with the way spatial information such as location, distance, and size is represented, kind of like Koslin's island. The principle states that the spatial arrangement of the elements of a mental image correspond to the way objects or their parts are arranged on actual physical surfaces in a physical space. Now you could think of that as the United States map, where I've kind of got an idea that Reno, Nevada and Roanoke, Virginia are far apart. My image of North America is roughly equivalent to the real thing, at least in terms of magnitude. Although, again, those heuristics can lead us astray in not knowing that Toronto is further south than Maine, or that Reno is further west than Los Angeles, which I wouldn't expect based on my rule of thumb of the map. Nevertheless, I'm fairly accurate in knowing where things fall, that Virginia is far east and Nevada is far west, etc. So that's a spatial equivalent. Results of a study echoed those of Koslin, suggesting that visual imagery has spatial properties. The spatial properties are similar to visual representations but need not be visual, because even blind people without vision apparently are able to use spatial images when they've negotiated their way around an environment. So it's an interesting complement to that imagery study. But generally speaking, you're very good at recognizing where things fall on a map, or imagining where they are, such as Portland, Maine versus San Diego on the opposite corners, basically, because of that spatial equivalence. There's spatial magnitude on the map of great distance, and there's also that also exists in our imagination.